Okay, I feel like I have some foresight, guys. When it comes to discussing the problems of men and how they've been crashing out and that they need help, because here we have Mr. AJ, who not only is crashing out once again, but apparently was holding a weapon towards Princess and their child. And you can see that she is absolutely fearful for her life. The kid is fearful.
I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at him.
Yeah, whatever. You take my kids because y'all drunk. Y'all want to drive drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Drive drunk.
You can tell when a mother grabs their child like this, they're doing so because they have no other choice. I don't know what's going on with Ray J, but that man needs to be in a facility where he needs help.
Here with me, like, I'm not, like, ain't nobody taking my kids away from me on Thanksgiving, bro.
Is he running out of money? Have things changed since he filed that lawsuit against the Kardashians, and since he made those allegations against them? Well, a rebuttal of a lawsuit, you know, has the money stopped? What is going on? Hope you guys are all doing well today. Daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video. Now, before we even get into Ray J, there is an image of Diddy going absolutely viral everywhere. I believe it's AI because I don't see articles speaking of it. But you can see him in the image smiling with somebody with the TMZ photo stamp. And then you can see that there is a baby oil bottle in the corner. Now, I don't think Diddy is that dumb, guys, to actually have a baby oil picture in the prison room, but like I've been saying, foresight. The man's been slipping and sliding up and down those bathroom tiles of Fort Dix, where these man orgies are going on, allegedly. From what is being reported, there are man orgies there. And of course, he's living his best life. That's why when we saw him in the prison footage, he was smiling while he was walking towards the other guy, living his best life. I don't know who's going to win the race slipping and sliding across those tiles when they're oiled up. Diddy or TD Cakes. I really don't know. I can't call it, guys. I really can't call it because, you know, TD Cakes is quite big and round. But when Diddy has that Janice wig on, nothing can stop him. So I don't know. I don't know who your bets are on about who you think can win a race all oiled up at Fort Dix. But, you know, Diddy is definitely the best. Diddy is definitely living his best life. So, I don't know if this image of Diddy is true or real, you know, all smiling and whatever. He does look like he's happy. He does look like he is living his best life. The picture does look authentic to me, but if there's a TMZ photo stamp, why am I not seeing this on the actual TMZ website? This is why I feel like we need to question the sources. Once the sources have come out, let's look at a different source to see if it corroborates. Oftentimes, we look at things on the internet and we believe them immediately. And with the development of AI now, recently as of last week, AI has become so realistic that you now cannot tell the difference between them. Normally, you could be on the scale now. You actually can't. Ash. It's very scary, guys. So I don't even know if this picture of Diddy is real, but I doubt it because the articles aren't speaking of it. But anyway, let's get into the rest of the video. Ray J is crashing out where we've seen a live stream of what he was doing, and apparently he was pointing a weapon at Princess's S, and she was very upset. She was scared for her life. She said, "This is what you were doing." And he was refusing what she was stating, calling her a liar and saying that, you know, you're trying to take people away from me, take kids away from me. And this is an example of a man that is not seeking the help that he desperately needs. And what they do is they end up crashing out around the people that they are around. And just belittle them, make them feel like absolute crap because they're losing everything around them. The death of their ego is happening and they just can't take it. They don't have the money that he used to have. Ray J or the shows that he used to work for are facing a lawsuit with the Kardashians. Those are hefty legal fees, which is probably why he's streaming. The backlash that he's receiving from the last stream, where he was cussing out his ex-girlfriend, or whoever that girl was, saying, I don't want to be with you in XYZ. And now you know, and now he's saying that he wants to be back with Princess. And now Princess is there crying with the baby. Bad PR for this man as well. So the more that he does these streams, this is why I said that men in streaming is worse men in podcasts. Guys, do you understand? Podcasts, you know, men just be talking in G, but streaming is actually far worse because it's unfiltered. So you can't even try and edit that crap out, and it's going to mess with your brand, your networking, your PR, whatever. And I just feel like people are going to be looking at Ray J sideways, especially now he's getting dragged again because, what are you doing with your daughter? Your daughter's going to remember this when she gets older. And there's also footage of this because your dumbass wanted to be streaming. She's going to find that on the internet and going to say, how dare you make my mother look so scared? When it comes to children, and the mother, and the father are beefing, a lot of the children will choose the mother's side. That's just how it is. We're not in our dad's bodies, guys, for 9 months. I beg, please. Like the mothers are carrying us. And when a daughter seizes, that's also going to affect her relationship with Ray as they get older. So much will. This streaming stuff and this AI stuff, I'm not here for it. Do you understand? I'm really not here for it because I feel like when people want to be doing these unfiltered streams and crashing out and, all of this madness that they keep on doing, it doesn't look good for them at all. It's a really bad look. So, I feel for Ray J's family, for Princess's child. He needs to go to Bry's house and wrap this up because that's where she needs to be staying. Not with Mr. Ray J. Because every single week, something's going on with this man. The Diddy saga. The Kardashian legal files. The streaming where you're cussing out the ex-girlfriend. You were then accused of lacing stuff for Whitney Houston. Now, this is what's going on. You were just collecting L after L after L, and I just feel like maybe the money is drying up for him. And therefore, he feels like he needs to be seen. And sometimes people online, guys, they just do dumb stuff on social media because they want to be seen. They want to be validated because they're not getting that in real life anymore. And therefore, they're desperate for that attention. So therefore, that's why you see people just crash out. That's why you see people in continuously crash out. That's why you see people act a fool or, are just angry in the comments for no reason because they just want some kind of attention that they're not really getting around them in the physical world. And therefore, they need to do it online. So, too much is going on. Every time I'm on a damn flight, there's always something going on. And this wasn't even a long flight. And I've got off the flight and come straight to the Airbnb. And I've come straight here, guys, to upload, edit, and film content for you guys before I even see my friends because I've got to keep you guys informed. So, please do subscribe to the channel. It's just one click. That's all you guys have to do. It goes a long way. I would really appreciate it. Click that button, comment down below, and give this video a thumbs up as well. Send a tip if you guys wish to. There's a $sign there. I'm a mess, and I'll catch you guys.